Yo, what's going on, people? Hopefully, y'all had a great Thanksgiving weekend like I did. Nothing but turkey and stuffing and what have you. I haven't really been playing Gran Turismo 5 at all. As you can tell by my trophies, I only have 3. But while getting these 3 trophies, I actually became a level 5. And once you become a level 5, the amateur series unlocks and you can actually start doing these. But of course, you're gonna need for certain events, special cars, and I guess a faster car. And currently I'm still using the Honda Civic Type R, and I kind of upgraded it pretty good. I have about 287 horsepower, I believe, or something. I'm not exactly too sure. But on this one, since it's my amateur, my first one that I'm going to be doing, usually there's no limitations, as you can see. For this event, there's no limitation, and if I wanted, I could easily use my Lamborghini, my BMW, my Audi. I could use whatever the hell I want. And maybe some of you guys are wondering, well, how the hell do I even have these? If you have a PSP of Gran Turismo 5, you can actually transfer over some of your cars that you have and just pass them over. It's not really hard to do. You just gotta go to the options and take it from there. It's not a big deal. But for the sake of competition, for this race, I'm gonna use my I will be using my Honda Civic. I kind of did like an upgrade because these cars are kind of close to the horsepower that I have. They're about 260 plus, around there. So I had to do a certain upgrades to the car to pretty much keep up and surpass these guys. So hopefully, I'm gonna win my first match in the amateur series, and hopefully you guys will continue to watch and let me know what you guys think about Gran Turismo 5. I'm still, picking the pieces here and there, and I might be doing some B-Spec mode. For those who don't know, B-Spec mode is where you have a guy driving for you. It's kind of weird, kind of defeats the purpose of playing by yourself. I mean, playing on your own, which is kind of weird, but I'll talk about that more later on. This is my Honda Civic. Oh yeah. And alright, let's see what I do here. Of course, for those who don't know, this is a live commentary, so if I don't really talk too much, is of course for the obvious reason. Oh, alright. Come on. So I'm still trying to get used to this car. I haven't really played it, like I said, during this past weekend. I wasn't even playing Gran Turismo 5 at all whatsoever. Just eating turkey, talking, hanging out with friends, and just pretty much enjoying the weekend. So within these few days, my brother is actually going to be getting a few games. Especially Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I actually want to play that game, and I've been itching to play that, especially the multiplayer. The beta was kind of weird. I didn't really like it that well, but I'm more interested about the storyline and the multiplayer right now. And of course, for those who don't know, and for those, I'm not sure if it's available for the Xbox or not, but I know for the PlayStation Network tomorrow, there's a game called Detonation that's coming out for $14.99, I believe. And if you're a PS subscriber, it's gonna be for $11.99, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's the price range. Oh damn. These guys are kind of close to me. Like I said, I could easily use like a Lamborghini or something, but every time you use like a really fast car in these type of tracks, you usually hurt yourself more than to actually gain anything from it. Unless you're like a pro at racing, then you pretty much have everything under control. And I actually wanted to do the championship instead of doing these single races, but I don't know. I might do the championship match, which for those who don't know, of course, is when you do a championship match, usually what it does is there's maybe about 3 or 4 different races that you have to do in a row, not single. And once you complete them all, of course, you actually win. And I think my car actually just tapped out at 138, which is kind of sad. But you know, it's a Honda Civic. What do you expect? Hopefully, I'm doing pretty good, guys. This is actually my first live commentary for Gran Turismo 5. My racing might not be that pro yet, but oh, crap. I'm getting there, you know. I am getting there. Okay, there you go. Yeah, usually for corners, I'm kind of horrible. For some reason, I do pretty good for left turns at certain stages, at certain times. But like the right turns, it's just for some reason I can't do them at all. It's really frustrating for me to even attempt to do. But you know, it's all part of the learning experience. Come on. Yeah, going too fast on corners does not pay off. You know, unless you're like in a family van, car, or on a Beetle, you might actually have some luck with that. And I mean, for me, you know, I think I'm just talking random here because I'm trying to concentrate more on my driving than talking. But for me, I actually like these graphics to a certain point. I mean, I think for racing games, people don't really actually appreciate the environment, since, I mean, your eyes are usually more on the road than on the environment, as you can see. And I try to at least appreciate the game's environment. It's whatever I can actually see while, like this straightaway, I'm actually looking at the buildings and at the trees and everything. My car tapped out again. It's horrible. Oh, crap. Yeah, this is my baby right here. But I mean, for me, I think it doesn't really do the game justice, or for any racing game that actually puts enough time. Oh crap. Wow, really? This, come on. From this is my point of view, though, you know, it doesn't really do racing games much justice when you're actually just focusing on the road instead of the environment and trying to appreciate the game's work. Come on, there you go. See, I'm so awesome that I couldn't even stay in first place. I just took it right from him. Not bad, not bad. And I think this is like the only guy that's actually right behind me who can even keep up with me, which is kind of sad, I guess. Oh, come on! Wow. What kind of shit is that? Wow. And on the final lap, this is... If I wasn't embarrassed as it is, I mean, I think now I'm very embarrassed now. I'm gonna try and catch up before I can actually... Before this race is actually over. See what happens. One mistake and it's over for you. That's the way how it is. I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch up to him at all. Assuming, I mean, I probably can if I don't do any more mistakes. This is like the straightaway now, and his car might be faster than mine by a pinch. Unless, yeah, I lost. Oh man, that was such a huge disappointment. But hopefully you guys actually enjoyed this for whatever reason. And if you have any questions or anything that you want to ask me, by all means, let me know in the comment section below. I came in second just because of one mistake. But one mistake is all that you need to mess up and put you either in first place or in last place. So I do all thank you all for watching. Let me know how I did. And until then, people, peace.